Hi and welcome back to another football shirt review. Today we are doing something slightly different. This shirt itself was purchased from FC24Shop, and the reason we're doing something different is, if I just reach over here, I've got another one, and this one was purchased from kitgg2.com. But the focus on this one is for the FC24Shop version of the shirt. Now, I've been asked questions in the past as to say which seller is the best, what's the quality like from the different sellers. So I thought I would go and buy two shirts the same from two different sellers that I use, and we can have a look what the difference is. How I know which is which one is, I don't know if you can see it up there, I've just wrote FC on the bag of this one, just so I could remember when I record these videos. So this shirt comes in a standard bag, nothing on the front. On the flip side, you have your usual health warnings. Now, both shirts are the fan version. I wanted to go as standard as possible to review these. So yeah, going to be an interesting one. So I'm not sure yet how I'm going to film this, but we'll see as we go along. So if you are new around here, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel as I do these reviews on a weekly basis. You can leave comments, questions or messages below. I will always respond. The other thing I will say is the details for this seller, which is FC24Shop, can be found in the description of this video. So yeah, what we'll do is we'll get the bag open and we'll have a look at the shirt. Okay, we start around the collar line. I will just move that tag, but you can see, look, I've wrote FC on there so I know which shirt is which. The collar line looks really nice and tidy. Just moving down, I do like that pattern in it actually, that's a really nice pattern. Here we have the kit manufacturer, which is Puma. A little bit of white or yellow just around it where it's been embroidered on, but nothing too bad at all. Looking over at the sleeve, again, if I get my hand in there, we have the Puma manufacturer embroidered on. There is a crease in the shirt, but that's just where the shirt has been in the bag. Moving over to the Dortmund badge, it looks slightly off. I don't think that is exactly circular. Not sure, can't tell now. Maybe it is. It just looks slightly off around this corner. We've got the 2 stars. I think, are they the same size? That one looks bigger, but it might just be because it's on the yellow. On this sleeve, we have a sleeve sponsor, which is GLS, and again, we have Puma kit manufacturer. That GLS has been heat pressed on. That feels nice. Sponsor is 1 and 1, and again, that's been heat pressed on. That feels really good, actually. It's got a nice texture to it. At the bottom of the shirt, we have the authentic licensed football, which has been heat pressed on. Moving over to this side, nothing on there, but the hemline itself looks really tidy. If I put my hand under it, you can just about make out my hand through there, so you can see how lightweight it is. But yeah, looking good so far. So I'll just give you the full overview of the shirt. What we'll do after this is I'll just add a comparison in so you can see both the shirts together. Okay, we are back and we are looking at both shirts together. And I'm going to say they are pretty much the same. The only thing that I was wondering was, is the GLS the same font size? I think it is actually. I thought actually it was bigger on this one, but when you put them closer together, I think they are the same. The only other thing that we mentioned was around the badge. So I think there's a different slight different yellow to this one. And this is the one from, I need to look at the arm. So FC24Shop had no patch, kitgg2 had a different patch. So this one is kitgg2, this one is FC24Shop. So there's definitely a slight different yellow on the badge. The stars though I think are the same. So which makes me say that actually where I said this one was smaller on the original video, that's only because it's on the black. So all in all, let's just move it back over. See, we will just bring this one over and just check out the authentic products, which are exactly the same. So there we have it. That's the look at the front of them together. What we'll do now is we'll flip them around and we'll have a look at the back. Okay, here we are starting at the top. Stitching line looks really nice around the back of the collar, and we have some heat press writing. Borussia, I am not gonna try and pronounce that. Verbindet, so I did try and pronounce it. So Borussia Verbindet. If I've completely mullered that, I do apologise. But yeah, that's what we have on the back. We've also got Dortmund, which has been heat pressed on. Shirt itself on the back is plain. Obviously, if you had a name or number, that would be there. But as I've said in the past, I tend not to get shirts with names and numbers on them. Stitching though looks really tidy. Sleeve looks nice on that side, and likewise on that side, it looks really good. Moving down to the bottom, just checking the hemline on the back, which looks absolutely fine to me. Well, a little bit of loose stitching there, but that is hardly noticeable. So if we zoom out, I'll give you the full overview of the back of this shirt. Okay, here we have the side by side of the two shirts. And in all honesty, I'm going to say they're exactly the same. So what we'll do, the main thing, I suppose, is the writing, the Borussia Verbindet. Still don't know whether I'm saying that right or wrong, but as you can see, both been heat pressed on, look exactly the same. Likewise, the Dortmund text is exactly the same. So all in all, the back of the shirts is spot on. Here and there's additional bits of cotton, but in the grand scheme of things, the shirts are exactly the same on the back. Let's give you that overview of them both. If you want to know which one is which, FC24Shop, Kit GG2. Okay, we're now on the inside of the shirt, just moving around the collar line. Stitching looks really nice. Moving down to the badge, so it's been embroidered on. You can see a little bit of additional stitching around there, but nothing to worry about. And the card from where the stars are. And when you flip it around to this side, look, you can tell the stars are exactly the same size. Moving to the sleeve, the GLS, which has been heat pressed on. No creases in there at all, only from where it's been in the bag, so you know that's been put on well. And the Puma there, which again looks okay. The actual main manufacturer, you always get a lot of card on Puma, I never know why. And then looking at the other one on the sleeve, again, looks like it's gone on really well. Only creasing is just from the shirt and the bag. Sponsor is here, heat pressed on. That crease is from the bag, so it has been put on nice and smoothly. No worries there. And as you move to the bottom, we do have our usual washing instructions. So please remember, if you are buying these shirts, hand wash only on the inside out setting. That will preserve the life of your shirt. And the hemline looks good as well. So we'll come out and you can have the full overview. This shirt was purchased from FC24Shop. All details for the seller can be found in the description of this video. What we'll do now is we'll insert the side by side. Okay, here we have the side by side. And again, pretty much the same on both shirts. The main difference, obviously, this has got a bit more card on it around the Puma, and this is the FC24Shop. This is the Kit GG2, nothing on that one. Both have got it around the stars, which is to be expected. All in all though, again, I'm going to say these shirts are pretty much identical. Looking at the washing instructions, if I can zoom it over there a little bit, you can see exactly the same. So, yeah, no real differences. Both shirts have got some additional bits of cotton all over it, but yeah, they are pretty much the same. So we'll flip it over and we'll have a look at the other side. Okay, just looking at the other side of the collar, and that looks really good to me. A little bit of loose stitching up there, but nothing to worry about. We have our Puma, been heat pressed on, size XL, but please be aware these shirts are more like a large. Tag also says XL. As you see, this is the FC24Shop one, so I have wrote it on there. And we have our Borussia Dortmund official partner tag. You can see how thin the material is by when I push in there. You can see the sponsor nice and clearly. Up here, look, you can see the Dortmund and the actual badge as well. Nothing really to mention on this side. It is quite plain, but the stitching all looks spot on. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. There is your full overview of the inside. Okay, here we have the side-by-side comparison, and once again, pretty much identical. Both say made in Vietnam. I was probably expecting something slightly different there, but they are the same. Exactly the same tags. So yeah, everything is the same on the shirts, apart from where I wrote on there which ones they are. We'll zoom out and we'll give you the full overview. But yeah, identical once again. And there we have it. There is our Borussia Dortmund shirt from FC24Shop. I do like the Borussia Dortmund shirt. It's one of those ones that's just, the colours for me just stand out. I love the yellow and black. They look really tidy. So yeah, really like this one. If you are new around here, make sure you hit that subscribe button because I do these reviews on a weekly basis. All details for the seller can be found in the description of this video. You can leave any comments, questions, messages below. I will always respond. This video has been slightly different because throughout it I have compared this to another shirt of the exact same style, and yeah, I think it's fair to say the outcome is they are the same. So I hope you've enjoyed this one. So it is slightly different. So yeah, I hope you have enjoyed it. It's been a bit more challenging for me to record it to make sure that I did it all at the same sort of time. But yeah, there we have it, the Borussia Dortmund shirt. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.